have to really put on Halloween costumes. Just be themselves, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a little, extravagance, a little, flair, a little, sexiness or sultriness is cool. But some of them are very dark, and very dark, are very dark, very dark, are very dark, very dark, are very dark.
Rah! I worship the devil. Is that what it's going to take, folks? I often wonder what people think about Kanye West and his clear transformation. Anyone can see that he's transformed spiritually. He has become very dark. Now, it seems to be in line with what I feel about all those that are around Jay-Z. Anyone that hooks up with Jay-Z becomes very dark. And this is because Jay-Z has a dominant personality. So what Jay-Z did, and he can't get by me on this. I guess only a conscious person would understand. You know how some people will sit down and read the book 48 Laws of Power in order to have a sense of dominance in the world? This man sat down and studied those who control his environment and control the world for that matter. The Masons, the secret societies. And he put himself in direct alignment with that in order to be accepted. Now, there are videos on YouTube that speak about the Black Freemasons. And most people in high positions, political positions and positions of control, they are Masons. So you have this brother from the projects who wanted to advance to a very high level in the industry, and he's not like some of the other artists that come to the industry, and they kind of get taken into this whirlwind. They don't know what the hell's going on. But he took the time to study what those in high positions believe in, the symbolism that they use, and what they truly worship. So all those who are attached to Jay-Z, Kanye West, Beyonce, Rihanna, those three stand out. They have a sense of darkness around them. And he's like their puppet master, in my opinion. You can clearly see the transformation of Kanye West. So in his new song, Mercy, like I said, humans, it's been such a learning experience absorbing the energy of humans around me that can be easily led in so many different directions. And unless you come out and say, rah, I worship the devil, humans will absorb anything and they'll rationalize it. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just entertainment. It's just art. And then they'll see people around them transforming personality-wise and becoming darker. The way they think is darker. They're more hostile. Sex has become very dark in this era. And they don't realize where these things are coming from. Because the culture and the music has an energy. So when you absorb it, it will cloth you. So now his new song, Mercy, I want to ask you guys, and you don't have to respond to me necessarily, but I want you to be more conscious, and I want us all to be more conscious in this ever-changing society where darkness and those who have more pagan type of beliefs are becoming more blatant. And they're really trying to get people to turn away from religion. And I say that being spiritually religious. I don't have a religious affiliation, but you can clearly feel that battle of in the spiritual world, of good and evil, of darkness and light. So in his song Mercy, how many of you have within your conscious mind the scripture, weeping and moaning and gnashing of the teeth. Now that's a scripture in the Bible, is referred to a few times, referring to hell and how hell is. We don't think like that. Normal people don't think like that. Why would he put something like that in his song? Okay, and now a lot of people's like, I don't want to think about it. Who cares? These are energies you're absorbing. I'm going to put it frank to you. Let's say if I was an evil person, I was in the industry, I could literally create a song and create a ritual in the song, like put ritual energies in the song and feed it to you, and you'll just accept it because you don't question anything. But when your thoughts start to transform, and you again see that also with the people in your environment, you'll sit there and say, why? So now you have his video for Sensual, his song Sensual, where at the beginning of the video he says, through me, the way into the suffering city. Through me, the way to everlasting pain. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Now who would think of something like that? Like I said, you can write it off and say, I don't want to think. I respect people like that. I don't want to think about it until somebody says, rah, I worship the devil, I'm going to ignore it. And now I'm showing you some of the pictures in this video where you can clearly see the darkness. And this reminds me of Rihanna's videos and her energy. She's like the Illuminati sex slave and just a worthless rubber band type of woman. They can twist and turn in different ways. And she has such an impact on black women, especially young black girls, that's why she's valuable. Okay, because they would have been got rid of her because she's like a loose cannon in the sense that she stays drunk and high all the time. Sandra Rose had a blind item. It's so funny. She just can't stand Beyonce. And she alluded to the fact that the blind item had to do with Beyonce. No, it didn't. In my opinion, it had to do with Rihanna. And in the blind item, she said there's a female celebrity where the people around her have to get her out of the bed, hold her under the shower, and dress her. And then when she does interviews and go out into the world, you would never know that that's what it took to get her going. Don't that seem more like Rihanna's energy than Beyonce? I don't think Beyonce would let anybody, she wouldn't dare let anybody see her in that state. So I think Sandra Rose's hatred or disliking, that's too strong of a word, hatred, but her disliking to Beyonce made her think that. No, that's Rihanna in my opinion. And you can clearly see the darkness in her video. Look at these clips. I did this article on my website, but maybe that's too boring to people to read articles. I might turn my website into just podcasts and videos. Look at these clips. Why? You see what I'm saying? Now, again, most of y'all, I don't want to think about it. That's one thing. Dark energy understands how to keep people entertained. And sometimes it even feels good to take part in things that's not good for you. And then before you realize it, you are in bondage. So these are screenshots from her video, We Found Love. And the first thing I said when I saw it, and let me emphasize, I don't support celebrities. Where I saw this video online, do not watch. Let me stop bothering people because y'all can't do that. You'll roll your eyes and suck your teeth, but then you'll complain. See, that's my upcoming book. Humans can't complain. But when I saw this video, I saw it online. As soon as I saw these screenshots, why? You do the same thing. Ask yourself why. Why does she have screenshots or scenes in her video of pills falling like confetti? Why pills? Why couldn't it be confetti? Why couldn't it be candy? Why couldn't it be a whole lot of other things? But it's pills. Now let's attach that to the fact that what's going on in hip hop? For those of you who listen to hip hop, what's going on in hip hop? Every single song promotes what? Pill popping. They promote pill popping. Now that not only benefits the pharmaceutical companies. When people are under the influence, you can control them more. Okay, a lot of people who live a life under the influence, that becomes the center of their life. Finding ways to remain under the influence or thinking how they can get that next fix. They're not going to be conscious beings like others. And you can clearly see that there's a push to get people to pill pop, especially young people, because they listen to a lot of hip hop and they're the most impressionable. Older people listen to it too, but they're the most impressionable, even though you can't underestimate the power of the subconscious mind. I urge people to study about the subconscious mind, because while you're rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth, I just pointed out that these people are doing this, and you don't even ask yourself why. Maybe they know something you don't know. Maybe they understand the power of subliminal symbols, messages, and different visuals. And you tell yourself no, 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 because it's more comfortable. You don't have to think about it. You can just go stuff your face, eat, distract yourself, and it gives you something less that you have to think about. So again, I just flashed those pictures. I want y'all to go to vigilanttcitizen.com. I love that site where he does a lot of interpretations of the different videos and photos that have dark messages and symbolism in them. And that's all I'm going to say about that. No, that's not all I'm going to say about it. This is what I'm going to end with. Now, you could either be a strong spirit or not. When I know you are engulfed in darkness, I won't absorb your energy. I would never support Kanye West in the state that he's in now. It seems like after his mother died, he lost his mind. The more he goes into darkness, the more suspicious I become in terms of how his mother died. Now, I'm not going to get deeper into that because some of y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I block his energy in the sense that I will not support him in any monetary way. Now, I already said in another video, I don't watch award shows. I'm just stronger than most people. See, I know when I'm saying these things, people are like, oh, you're right, I'm doing what I want to do. Well, when chaos ensues, you can't complain. And I'm going to end that on that. There's something else I do want to bring up that the Vigilant Citizen brought up about how in this era, a lot of sexual images are being conveyed with violence. Look at this image of Rihanna. See, and you support it. Your young sister support it. Young girls support this girl. And like I said, you could do a ritual. You could put any energy in music and people will absorb it. And then look around and say, why are these people acting weird? Why are they acting weird? Why are they acting crazy? Why is this man having sex with me in such a brutal way? It's like a freaking Ouija board where the music is opening us to demons. But they are linking sex with brutality. And some of y'all out there know that. Now, I don't like to make people uncomfortable because I do get into people's heads where this is why I think it's very dangerous. I tell black women all the time that you have to stop supporting certain things. And particularly now, because we have this whole gender war thing, like a black man will watch porno in this era, and there's so much resentment towards black women, he'll think about brutalizing a black woman sexually. It's not going to be normal thoughts, especially if he's high or under the influence. It's the same thing with him absorbing this type of music. Okay, and those are the type of energies and rituals that are placed in these things and handed to the public. So there's a lot of men out there now, when they think of sex, they think of it in a brutal way. And the sad thing about it is a lot of women are becoming desensitized in allowing their bodies to be treated in that way. And I'll get more to that later. You know, y'all, based on what I said already, most of y'all heads spinning. But I'm getting back on track. These are the type of videos I want to do. But I'm just asking you, start questioning what you see. And if we were a real strong society, we wouldn't support these celebrities until they explain what they're doing. Like, why y'all got the one-eye symbolism? You sit down and you explain what that means. We're not going to support you monetarily. We're not going to support anything you endorse. We're not going to support any show you're on until you explain what you're feeding us. But we don't have that type of strength. Like I said, stay tuned for my book, Humans Can't Complain. But anyway, something for y'all to think about, for everyone to think about. Signing out.